Welcome to Whachacha's Tabletop World, a channel devoted to the love of board gaming. My name is Sweetness Whachacha, and today is a playthrough. We're going to be doing a playthrough of a very lovely game, Parks. Okay, so this is a solo playthrough. We're going to be doing a solo playthrough today of Parks. Now, I know I'm a little late to the party on this one, not exactly the newest game there is, but a very lovely one that I just picked up somewhat recently from my local gaming shop. I know it's got a couple of expansions out now, but you know, I'll get around to those at some point, I think, because I really do like this game. This is not a tutorial. Just want to put that in there as well. Now, what you don't know is that I just played a game of this. Now, I recorded it, or I thought I was recording it, but my one memory card had filled up, and so I played for an hour, which is a nice little stroll through the forest, but unfortunately did not capture the whole game, and unfortunately as well for me is I did very well. Now, in the solo game, you can, the point spread is between less than 20, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, and 30 is considered to be the best victory. And I got 31 points, so I was very happy with that. Also, ooh, linen finish, love it, on the instruction booklet. So very sad that I got it like a phenomenal victory and it was not recorded. So, but you know what? Playing the game is enjoyable, so we're gonna do it again. I just hope I do as well, or at least you know, at least I don't like wash out. Okay, so I always like to do my little chit chat first. I always refer to it as like the trailers before the movie, a little icebreaker. I do really like the idea of the national parks. It's kind of a cool thing, you know. Like I always talk about the idea of getting inspired from games and things, and you know, playing through this really makes you think like, we should go and visit all the national parks. I mean, there's I think 60 of them or something, close to 60. If you went one a year, that'd be 60 years. I'd be 105 years old. I don't think I would make it. It also is a little kind of troubling, a little sad when you look through and you realize that a lot of parks that you may have been to, I think of something like Devil's Tower, not a national park, very cool place to visit. So there's some places like that aren't really counted. So the gamer in me is kind of like, I think that one should count. I think we should put that on the board. So there are a few things like that. But yeah, I really love this. It makes me want to buy, you know, buy some of the prints as well. They have a little sheet in here too, telling you how to buy them and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. People I used to know were planning on visiting all the parks, and they had like a board up where they would put the stickers from it, and that's kind of a cool little way to do it as well. So very lovely. I always think of like, you know, this is an adventure, right? Adventure, looking and traveling and exploring, but it's a nice adventure, you know? So I do really like that it calls to something in us, you know, that when we see these lovely places, it's like in the Hobbit cartoon has those songs I really love. You know, it says, to see the great mountains and, you know, and waterfalls, and you know, of course, he adds on to wear a sword instead of a walking stick. Gandalf adds that on there. So very cool. Okay, so let's take a look here. But before we do, I do want to mention a couple of things here. That these are the chief things that are interesting about this solo mode. Number one is a time element. If you're playing against two other rangers, and if they reach the end of the board, both of your characters are pulled back and you get one action. So there's a little bit of a timing element. There's also a event that can trigger. Some of them can be quite punishing. Some of them are a little easier to handle. So that's the second thing. And then of course, like most games, you know, I played a lot of Uwe games solo. Those tend to be high score, you know, just high score type of games, which, as I mentioned, this one is. But because they're worker placements, and this is kind of a worker placement in a way, you know, you're going to get some spots blocked up. You can use your fireplace like in the normal game, you know, but that's also in the normal game as well, by the way. So I guess it's somewhat sort of a similar type of thing. You lose your second action, the space, yeah. I think that's about it. So there's just a few things there that will change the game up a little bit, but it's quite simple. Their movement is actually very easy to understand. For some reason, I kept looking at the instruction book regardless of that. I felt like I still needed to look. So let's take a look here down now, and we'll get things shuffled up. We are using the solo side of this, where you don't get a discount, and there's a few other actions here. So we're just going to do a quick shuffle up of all the decks, so that we've got. You can see me shuffle them. It always seems kind of like we should do it. Ooh, the Grand Canyon. I've been there. That's very beautiful. Very beautiful, of course. Glacier National Park. I'd love to go there. This is nuts. Glacier Bay is like, when you try to go there in like May or something, or I think even in June, it's still snowed in. Like, you still can't get in the park, which is pretty amazing. And oh, look at that, Yosemite National Park. Boy, 5 points. I don't think I've gotten this one yet. I've only played a couple of games of this. I'd love to go there as well. Look at that. Stars and stuff. Not a lot of light pollution there, as you might expect there not to be. So that's kind of interesting. We're going to shuffle these up. Flip over the top one. Okay, parks cost one less water to visit. Okay, good to note. Shuffle up the solo deck here. And flip over the top card. And that's going to be what we're going to get there. Discard one of your gear. Okay, well, that's actually not too bad. We'll shuffle this up, gain a canteen. We also start with the first player and the camera, which is nice. Shuffle up the gear cards. This is what they're going to use to move. It's a very simple little system. This is another facet of this that I meant to mention on my little list here, which apparently I didn't, is the idea that you know, normally you might like to beef up with a little bit of the gear. You have such a limited amount of chances to visit the parks, excuse me, that, you know, I don't always like to buy the gear, but the gear also changes so quickly in this game, in the solo game, making it a little less attractive also to do so. Okay, and then we're going to grab one of our special goals, which I'm also not super excited. Like, I don't always think that it's going to be that great. So the 4 here, we're going to shuffle these up and deal out 1. It's the one I like the least. Spending water to do another action is like not great to me, because you're spending a water and then you're like getting, you know, you're getting another token, so you're kind of swapping them. Not my favorite. And somebody's got a B on there. Yeah, not my favorite. I like getting some of the other ones, but c'est la vie. Okay. Nice little tableau here. I like that it locks in and you can kind of shift it around a little bit. Wonderful panorama. Very, very nice. Okay, so I forgot to do this part. So this is water. Okay, so not a lot of sun. Let's take a look here. I've got my stuff here, and my personal goal, I think that'll fit over here. I've got a canteen, and then visit 3 parks worth 4 or 5 points. 5 parks, well, that's pretty good. This actually seems to be pretty good. The personal bonus seems to be that great for me. Oh, I got a tea as well. I gotta push my tea in here. I thought it'd be nice to bring my Northern Explorer mug, which I got, my wife and I each got one when we went to Norway, which is a nice little, it seemed fitting. Ooh, that's hot though. Quick story about these little mugs. It's like metal, as you say. It's hot, you know, you can hear it's, but you know, it's not breakable when we're on the trail. And we were sitting on the snowy mountainside in Norway, and you could just, they love currant tea, like C-U-R-R-A-N-T, the berry. And, you know, they would just always offer you this currant tea. And so I would be sipping it, and you could just set this in the snow, you know, make a little spot for it. And it might cool it down a little bit if it's too hot to drink. And you're just sort of looking at the panorama. Very, very lovely, very pretty. I know I'm taking my time a little bit here, but that's like sort of the vibe of this game. So, okay, so let's see. Discard one of your gear. That's not really that bad. Move your backhiker to the closest ranger down the trail, which could actually be not that bad either, depending. Again, I don't often think these personal bonuses are that great. However, in this case, I do think I could, I think it's best to try to get the most expensive things. Okay, so I think moving to here is probably best. I'll get the water. That will give me a mountain and into forest. These do take a lot of resources. Interestingly, also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 resources to get you a 5-pointer, whereas the camera will get you 7 points for 7 resources. So that's interesting as well. But I think I'm going to go here. I'll drop the water on here because the water is, let's face it, not as valuable. Also, the sun is not as valuable. So that should be considered as well. Okay, so let's do this. I mean, the 3-pointer, not towards my goal. All right, let's keep going. 3, well, that's not great. So that's going to put them here. Blocking up the sun, which I would really love to do that. Okay. I think I'm going to go for this one here because they've taken this spot. So if I hop over to here, although if I do that, there's no way I'm getting enough water. Because they'll have a 2/3 chance of landing on this space. But if I don't get this mountain, I probably won't be able to do that either. This is more resources, allowing me to take more pictures. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go... Now the other thing to consider, if I move him up to here, I hate that actually, I'm not taking that. Okay, let's go to here, take the water. Now the other problem is, wait, 1, 2, 3, okay, so either way he won't land on there. Okay, I mean I would have preferred that, but now I can still get this one, or I can get both actually if I can gather enough resources. Okay. Already I can tell I'm not going to be getting my 31 points. Boy, that's terrible. 1, 2, 3. I also really like that spot. This is going to go here. Although they can't complete this on this turn. Now, when he goes here, he's going to knock one of these out and it's not going to get replaced. But I do... Oh, he takes... Oh, no, he doesn't. So I do want to take a picture, though. I could move him up to here and grab another mountain and water. Or I can move to here. So if I move to here, I can get the sun that I might need for this, but I won't be able to get enough mountains. But I can just get a lot more resources, which is also useful in terms of next round. Yes, I think I'm going to do that. If I end up going for this one instead. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong guy, by the way. I forgot about this. So, but I already have enough water, so that probably was a reason not to do that. Although I could just get that one if that doesn't get knocked out. So I can't get either of these, and there's really not any kind of way I'm going to. So I think maybe what I'll do is I'll go here, especially since I don't want him to take my camera away. I'm going to spend one of these, and I'm going to take a picture. Very lovely little mountainside there. Okay, he's gotten all 3s so far, not the best. Okay, so 2, that is a shame because he knocks this out and he takes the camera, but now I guess I'm glad that I took the camera back. Okay, this does not get replaced. Can't go to Glacier National Park, which is sad. So I think now I'm going to be just trying to work up the resources to get stuff next round. So let's try to take as many as we can. If I don't get this, I can't, well, I can't, there's no way I can go to either of these anyway. So he's going to knock one of those out probably. So I'm just going to go ahead and gain as much as I can. Forest. Not a great first round for me. I'm not even going to be able to get one of these. But he's gotten all, whoops, all 2s and 3s, so not that lucky for me either. 1, 2, but he's going to land here. That's sad because I really wanted that. Although, oh, I could go here, replenish my... No, I need the mountains. And I don't want him to take that water. So let's do that. Boy, this is, every one of them is... Okay, so he could go here. I'm going to have to go so that I can do something. I could reserve one. I don't really like reserving one because... actually, but I can keep the first player token. That actually is important. That's compelling. Okay, so let's do this. I'll keep the first player token, especially since I can't really do much of anything else anyway. I'm going to reignite my fire. So if he ends up here, I can still go there to take the camera back. Well, not necessarily. He might go here, which will deprive me of the camera. Yeah. Okay, well, it is what it is. This is worth more. It's easy to get that. However, I have basically what I need for this. So we will reserve that. Now, hopefully he'll just go 1, 2. That sucks. Okay, so it doesn't knock one of the middle ones out. However, this is here. Man, that was a brutal first round. They really moved a lot very quickly. So I have to go right to the end. Do I buy a gear? I can't even buy a gear. All right, well, that's it for me. That was a really terrible first round. Very sad. Very sad first round. Okay, we bring these guys back. We are going to do the next season, but first I'm gonna get rid of these guys over here. Let's do this. That was really rough. I think I got a little gentler time last game. So let's just put this in here. It's the parks. So I'll be able to hopefully visit the parks a little more frequently. All right, to lay them out, although it's the first one, not great. Hopefully we'll have something that synergizes a little better this term in the season. Add Season of Splendor. Oh, this should have been replaced. Add a sun on the 3 current parks. I guess that just means that you get the sun when you go there. We got Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico. Yosemite we still have, and Mount Rainier, which I've driven by, but not gone to. Okay, and then we have to put the water and... So water, water, water. Sun, sun, sun. So the gear, again, not that useful. This is good. That's really good. Okay, I need the sun to visit the park. Okay, so I'm going to hop up to here. I'm going to grab myself a mountain from that and 2 suns. Now, I can visit this park. Interesting, okay. 3, man, every single time it's 3. Okay, so now I move my back hiker up. Move your back hiker to the closest ranger down the trail. Okay, that's not great either. This time not going so well, but that's okay. We're still enjoying our walk down the park. Okay, discard all your mountains, brutal. Let's try my little tea here. Okay. I definitely want the camera back, so we're going to do that. Let's take the camera, another water, camera, and we're going to take a picture. Okay, now they are going to go another 2. Are there no 1s in here? Okay. What's the best thing to do here? Now, if I come to this space, I mean, I'd like to get that, but I cannot. There's no way to do it now. So I need, this is all for this Park Grand Canyon. They're not going to activate any of these this turn. I think I'm going to grab some more. Yeah, and this is reserved. But going here only gives me that. I could actually just grab like that just to also get the... Yeah, let's just hop. The mountains are very in vogue. Yeah, let's go here and grab this and this. And let's see what he does. 1, 2. Okay, so that brings him here and knocks this one out and takes away my camera. You jerk. Okay, so now I think I should just continue to gather up supplies because I gotta make a higher impact next turn because I've done nothing yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I want my camera back and I'm gonna take a picture, this time of this little bison. It is funny, they give you this when you go into, where did I go? We went somewhere, Badlands. they give you this like fluorescent pink piece of paper that has a picture of you getting launched into the air by a bison. And they're like, do not try to take a picture or get close to the bison. They're massive. And when you walk around there, you have to watch out because there is an incredible amount of bison feces. Okay. That was that. Now we got to move the back one. Man, are there no 1s in this deck? All right. My plan is to keep gathering supplies. So I think I should just grab up a lot of that water and deny it to them here. I would like another forest because, you know, but nothing really is using the forest. All right, so let's go here. We'll take this water and these 2. Although, you know, I could get a piece of gear here as well at the end. All right, let's see what they do here. 2. Okay, now let me think because 1, 2, anything they draw other than 1, which doesn't seem statistically like they got to draw 1, will, if they land on 3, I'll be out. So I think if I move him, a 2, a 1, a 2 or 3, I will still get maybe another action there. If I move him, then a 3 will send him, and that's it. But I could just get another mountain. Yeah, I think what I should do is move him, and that way I could just get another mountain. Yeah, I like it. All right, so I'm going to go... I really want my camera back. Oh, I have my camera back. Good. Okay, so let's go here, and we're going to visit a park. Sadly, I'd like to visit this park. I could visit the one here, but I kind of want to get that also, or one of these. I wonder if that is worth it. If I do 3, it's still 3 points. And I'm visiting a park. and I'll get that sun. Alternatively, I could do the one that I have here, which I can almost do anyway. But I could also buy this, which is kind of like 3 suns to always have that. And this early in the game, I think that might be worth it. Okay, so let's do this. I don't, that's really dangerous. All right, I gotta build something. This is here, like I know I can build that. That's the best thing to do, I think. Boom, 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 right? It's worth the most points, and it gets me towards my goal. Because this is 3, if I can just go to 3 parks. Okay, so we visited the Grand Canyon. Okay. 3, of course, what else would it be? Okay, so now I cannot visit any of the parks, but if I get to the end right now, then he won't come here and knock one of those out and cause any other problems. So I think that's what I should do, especially since I still want to be able to take the picture. I don't want to lose my camera. Didn't I? Oh, I see, I did that, so now I can't buy that piece of gear. Although this is pretty good too, because that'll actually give me a second one here. Okay, so that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to build, I'm going to buy this, and that'll allow me to essentially get a free mountain. Let's see, I'm not ecstatic about what I'm doing. He moves for free, no effect, or moves up when I do that, no effect. And then I'm going to spend one of my waters here to take a picture. Okay, so not doing wonderfully well. I've got 8 points, and we're going into the 3rd year. So not wonderful. I guess a 9 with that, but that could very easily change. Okay, so these guys are going to come back. We're going to take one of these. It's that one. That's another one that's 1-to-1. I'm not always a big fan of that. As I say, I like to gain resources rather than... That's sad that the forest is so early and the picture is so early. Okay. What's the next season here? Gain, I like that. Gain a sun if you hit a forest on any turn. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. It's a little weather there. Okay, all right. So let's think about this. Oh, I should have replaced this. Oh, look at that. Volcanic National Park. There's a lot in California. I mean, California's huge, so. Okay. Let's think about what we're going to do here. We definitely want to buy one of those 4s or 5s. This comes off. I can fill my canteen for free when I visit the mountain, but that's way down there. But that will give me a 3rd mountain. I mean, I kind of want to buy that. Although, that is very close by. But I definitely am going to go to that spot. I'd still think that this is very much worth it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go here because I really want to be able to take the picture. I need 4 of these. But if I don't stop where water is, I'm in trouble. But I probably want to stop there. Yeah, and I will be able to definitely stop there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a picture. Because that's 1 point. So very good. Okay, let's see what they're going to do. It probably has something to do with absolutely 3 spaces, but they're going just 2 spaces. But that's going to pop them right here. Okay, I don't really want them to gain that either, though. but I don't think I have much of a choice. Okay, going to go here, grab this, water and 2 sunshine. Okay, I now have what I need to visit this park. I'm going to need all 3 of those sunshines. This is kind of crazy too. Not a lot of synergy with what I'm doing right now. Okay, let's see. Either way, I hope they just get one. Well, 1 or 2 is what we're hoping for. 3, obviously. God darn it. Always 3. Okay, they're going to gain the first player token, which is brutal. I say brutal, but I mean, it's just another point. Okay, this is going to go to them. All right, so I want that because that's going to give me, I'm going to get that for free because that's going to get filled for free, and I'm going to get 2 resources. But I don't want him to move here and take Yosemite, because Yosemite is actually going to be 1 less kind of there. That's 4 and I've got it. I hate to jump all that way though. I could go here, alternatively, take this, visit here, and then if he gets 2, I will not be able to go there. I don't want him to get rid of this, and this one I'm far away from, so I think what I'll do is, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to go here, get my water, and I'm going to visit that park. Right. All right, seems like I'm actually doing something. And then he's going to go 1 space finally, but that is going to land him right here anyway. Now I can actually, this goes here, which is a bummer. That's brutal, although he can't get it this turn. And it's impossible for them to get that. Not that it matters too much. So that is, I don't need to do that twice, I guess. So maybe I just start moving this guy up. I want to keep my camera. I don't need the forest right now. I just did that so I actually can see what this one is. Wow, that's another big one. Okay, yeah, let's... I do want to keep my camera, especially for Season's End. So let's go here. Spend that water to take a picture. So we're getting quite the little picture collection here at least. And then it's going to be his turn. He's going to go 1. Wow, that is finally he's going just 1. All right. I definitely, if I'm going to do this, I need a lot of sunshine. In fact, I can't actually get enough sunshine. It's impossible. I could do that, but I don't have enough resources. All right, let's see what we got here. By the way, that was wrong. He should have moved forward to the 1 spot. He's already got this, so that actually is good, and we lose this. Okay, so that was a mistake. Now we would move him. Did I just do that 1? I don't remember what it... Boy, that sucks, because I think that was another 1. Well, I don't know what it was. 3. Oh, that's brutal. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I forgot to move him. A little bit of a mistake, and I think I got punished because I think that should have been his card, but silly. I can't even count them all up. That would be ridiculous. Okay. I mean, do I want any of that gear? It just changes so fast. It's hard to kind of like build towards it. Okay. If I go here, it'll block this from him taking that, and I will get and then there's almost no chance he's going to land on anything but that. But I don't have the water, so I mean, like, and I can't get enough sun to visit another park. He knocked that out, right? Okay. I haven't gained any forests, which is another bit of a misplay, but it was too early on. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this because I want that, and this isn't as compelling. All right, let's see what he gets now. Well, there's a 1. Now he's finally moving a little slower. We're going to move here, and we're going to get... Oh, wait a minute. If I move here, I could trade this in for a forest, or one of these in for a forest, and it would just give me the same thing. Okay, never mind. The other problem is if I move him to here, almost anything's going to push him to that, and then I'll probably lose my action at the end. So I'm going to go here. This is going to automatically fill, and I'm going to get 2 mountains. Right? Yeah. Okay. Now I'll do this. 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't like that. All right, now I have to move him to here because he's going to be able to get to here almost no matter what, and I'll lose my second action. So I don't want to lose the camera. That's the thing I really don't want to lose, but I can't prevent that. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and I think I will probably reserve this, which I think gives me this actually, which is kind of weird. So yeah, I'm going to reserve this. That's a reservation. And unfortunately, I can't get this back yet because he's blocked that spot. Maybe I'll get lucky. They'll do 1. No, I didn't. 1, 2. And that's going to knock... Ooh, this should have come out, by the way. That's going to knock out that. So I don't get to go to the Badlands, which is sad because I'd really love to go. You know, that's the one of the ones I've been to. Very lovely art there. And that's going to automatically bring me here to the end, which I can actually go to the park. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and I can visit Yosemite. I still... Oh, I lost my camera as well. Ah, that was the worst outcome. I lost my camera. So now I don't get to take a picture, but I probably wouldn't take a picture with the mountain anyway, because the mountains are kind of hard to get through too. Okay, so at the end of the season, I don't have that. I don't have this anymore, which is a bummer. This is going to go. We're going to refill Great Basin National Park and Black Canyon, Colorado, Nevada. A little kitty cat. Take a little sip out of my Explorer tea here. So I'm at 21 points. Not great. Not great. I'm 10 points behind what I was last time, going into the last season. But I also have only 1 resource, no camera, and no first player. So hopefully, the other problem is, well, this is the one I should go for because it's 4, but I actually can't. There's no way I'll be able to get that extra point bonus there. Sadly. Okay. Oh, I have this to add. It's the trade out one. Okay. So I'm definitely not going to do as well as I did last time, which is a bit of a bummer since I had gotten to 30 points, but maybe I'll look and see if that one is. If my top-down caught the end of it. Okay, what's this season going to be? Season of Stone. You gain a sunshine anytime you get a mountain. So probably not going to get that because it's far away. Okay, now they go first, unfortunately first. That's really a sad time. And it's 2. So they're going to block this park space, which is okay since I can't get a park anyway. Okay, so looking at it here, let's make a decision because I've got 3. I need 2 more. Again, not possible. I'd have to get too many. And there's only 1 out anyway. So, I will gain a lot of sunshine, but now it's kind of pointless. I definitely want my camera back, but I think there's not much I can do about that at the moment. It's a little far away. I think this might be the best thing to do, is just gain a bunch of resources, and that gives me some flexibility here. That's another good spot, as it will give me these two. I've already lost the camera, so if they move there, it won't matter. If I go here, I'll get 2, and I do need, for both of these, I need the forest. So let's do that. I'm going to move up to here, because I definitely want the forest. Although this will discard all my forest, but we'll just have to see what happens. All right, 1, 2. Okay, that's going to put him here. So he could do this, which will knock out my forest and make me very sad. Let's think. I don't really want to jump up and get this. Sunshine isn't really helping me right now. I could extinguish my fire and spend my forest to take a picture. But then there's no getting the forest back again. I could go here and gain the other mountain that I need, which would allow me to get 2 more mountains. That's pretty good. Although I think that taking these pictures is what's going to really help me. All right, we're going to go here, extinguish my fire. I really hope he doesn't get that. All right, that's going to give me this, and I'm going to spend... Oh, that's so dangerous. If he gets 3, he takes this, and it will be essentially nil. But these I'm going to collect like crazy, and I don't need them. But this I could use. I think that's the thing to do. I'm gonna risk. I'm gonna get the camera, get my picture, and I hope that he doesn't draw 3. It's a 1. Okay. That's the spot that I really want as well, unfortunately. Okay, so now I could yeah. I could take this now, actually, and then just spend this, even though I hate to waste that, to get the... It says when I visit this, so I wouldn't be getting that, actually. Yeah, I think that's the choice, because I don't want to have to discard my forest, since 2 of these need that. Okay, I'll do that to gain this guy here. And now let's see what the next thing is. It's 2, 1, 2, which will push it to this space. That's also very dangerous. I should probably move this guy up to take this now, because I don't want to, because he would have to jump all the way to him. Terrible. So let's do that. Let's move up. I'll take this and the 2 water. And then he's going to knock one of these out. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll see what it is. 2. It's the middle one, but I lose the camera, which is a bummer. Middle one goes, and that's just gone, which is too bad. That's, well, it's 3 points. I guess it doesn't matter. You take that as well. Now, actually, I think I should go here, because this is 4 points. So let's go to here, gain this. Oh, actually, I gain a sun if I gain a mountain at all, so I should have gained another sun. Okay, now let's see what they've got. 2. I'm going to come here, get my camera back, and take a picture with the sun. Little palm tree. Okay, and what has he got? So he's got... I don't want to block that spot. 1. Ooh, finally. Slowing him down. 1, 2, 3. I don't want him to get this. If I move here and he gets a 3, he'll take that, and then I'll have to move him up to him. So we're going to move up to here and do the visiting the park action, which is going to be Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. Very beautiful. Oh, I didn't put these guys here. Now that one will be replenished. Yosemite National Park. Okay, well, there's no way I'm doing that. It's 2 water, and this will replenish as well. So it's 2 water and 3 forest. That's the only way to get more forest and that. So there's no way I can visit there. In fact, I don't think I'm going to be visiting either of those parks. Okay, he's going to go 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. I should move here because I want to do all of this. And then I can, well, he goes 1, 2, 3. I'll be able to act one more time. Okay. I would love to take a picture at the end of the season and do this, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, so he's going to go, or I'm going to go here, extinguishing my fire. I'm going to gain a mountain, and then this water bottle allows me to automatically fill this, which is going to gain me another mountain. If he gets a 3, then I'm in trouble. Actually, if he gets a 1, I'm in, like, terrible trouble also. Oh boy, 2 is what I need him to take. Oh, look at that. A little bit of luck. Okay, so now he's missed this, so I don't have to worry about that. That was really close. So what I should do is hop to here, turn this in for this, and hope that he doesn't get a 1, because then he will take that. Let's see what it is. It's a 1. Well, that's a shame. So he's going to go here, it'll eliminate that, and that was my last chance to do a nice score. Okay, so I can't possibly buy that, so I'm out of luck there. But I do come to here. I mean, there's nothing that can help me. Nothing else that I can do that can help me. So that was a bit of a bummer. But at the end of the season, I can take a picture. Right here. Okay. Well, not nearly as good as last game, unfortunately. So let's see what I ended up with. 5, 9, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Is that enough to put me in that one? Yes, it gets me in the 3rd level at least. You're a seasoned hiker now. You're leaving those parks better than you found them. The Rangers thank you. So, oh, actually, I forgot I got this too. So let's do that again. That's 8, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So not too shabby. So 28 points. Last time I got 31. I had a couple of bad moves there, inefficient plays, which, you know, I really very almost could have done it if I had if he hadn't knocked that one out. I would have had enough to buy that, which would actually put me at the 31. If he'd gone to this instead, that would have knocked the 3rd park out, which would have been pretty cool, actually. So, or 2 or 3. So very close. Still very fun, very enjoyable. I fell behind the 8 ball that time a little more, which is okay. I think I played not the best I could have played, so I'm glad. I guess I'm glad I wasn't rewarded with the highest score. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little time walking down the trail with me if you've made it to the end. But yeah, kind of a nice cozy little single player game, a solo player game. I'm not quite sure how much you lose, honestly, with playing multiplayer. Did I do that right? 12, 17, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27, 28, yeah. Yeah, not a bad little score, not the best play. But yeah, I quite enjoyed that little cold spell. I wouldn't mind a cold spell. Okay, well, look out for my review, my overview, or not my overview, my thoughts on the game. I'll probably just do it. I'll have to do it just solo. I have not played this multiplayer, and again, I'm not sure I need to. But I think this is a fun little one to play. Look forward now to getting the other expansions and things. But for now, I gotta roll.